Hello. I want to talk to you about doing a simple rollover using jQuery and a couple of images. So the example, if you look here at the image files, I just saved out 3 different files. Doesn't matter what you call the first part here. I just called it smile. But this underscore hit, underscore over, underscore up is the convention that my script follows. So the underscore convention is the important part. So it doesn't matter what these are called, but it does matter what these are called. And I'll tell you why in a second. So if you look, there's lots of ways to do image rollover with just the hover pseudo class in CSS or some plugins in Dreamweaver. This seems to be a good way to do it for efficiency's sake. So if you look, when we roll over these images, they get swapped out. Okay, so I just set this up in a little nav structure, A tags, img tags. The important part here is to look at the src, the source, because that's the thing that gets changed. jQuery goes in and tries to identify this class, or it does identify this class image swap, and it looks for this attribute src, and it just goes in and changes this word from smile up to smile underscore over. So it changes just this underscore up, in fact, to over, and then rewrites the src, and that's how it creates the effect. So let's look at the code. If we go over here, so once again on document ready, jQuery is identifying all of the tags with the image swap. Those happen to be img tags, which is important because only img tags have this src attribute to change. So those are a class on those imgs, and on hover we roll over it. It finds the src of the particular image that we've rolled over, and then replaces it with if it finds this underscore up, it'll overwrite it with the word underscore over. It'll just add that to the smile, subtract the up, add the over, and then when we hover out, it just does the opposite. Finds the src and says replace it with over, find over and replace it with up. This might look a little confusing. This .src equals. So what we're saying is rewrite the src with this replaced version. So this is the src. So let's say the src is image/smile underscore up. So what this is saying is this rc replace this word up with this word over. And so the new src would be image/smile underscore over, and then would replace its src with that. So that's where this src equals this rc replace up over. So it might be a little confusing, but if you just look at the logic, hopefully you can see how that's being overwritten on hover. That's super easy. If you used a class or something like that, I think it's a little bit more cumbersome using CSS, because if these were 3 different images, which more often than not they are, you'd have to do this 3 times. You'd have to make 3 selectors and 3 hover selectors and swap the individual names of those things. So I think this is an efficient way to do it, simple and clean, and that's it in a nutshell.